I'm gonna do this whole intro in one take. Just for clarification, this video originally had an intro where I woke up in a bed next to a Mega Man toy implying that I had sex with it. But the more and more I watched the intro, it made me realize that it wasn't funny. But then I also realized that without the intro, some of the references I made within the video didn't really make any sense. So now that your questions are answered, enjoy the video.
Number 10. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only F-Zero game I've played is F-Zero Maximum Velocity. And the only reason I played that one is because it was part of Nintendo's Ambassador program back in 2011 when the 3DS had that price drop. I also got NES Open Tournament Golf with that program, and that game's fucking weird. Why are they wearing Stars and Stripes? They're Italian, made by Japanese. Why are there two peaches? And the controls make it unplayable. But Samurai Goro was an assist trophy in Brawl, and he has a sword, and he's a samurai, and he has sunglasses. And sunglasses have the Chicken Man seal of total radicalness. Yeah. Number 9. Some people might say that the Smash Brothers games have too many Mario characters. I agree with that to some extent, but I'm offering this as a rebuttal. So, like, who really cares if there's too many Mario characters in a Nintendo crossover game? Okay, let us assume this game is gonna have at least 35 plus characters, and Wario and any Donkey Kong characters aren't considered Mario characters. The Mario universe only has 5 entries, so let's let Bowser Jr. have a go this time around. I mean, he has a magical paintbrush and shit. So you could draw some shit, I guess. I don't know how this fucking shit works. It's not my job to figure it out. Number 8. I'm gonna come right out and say this without a shadow of a doubt. If anyone says this thing is not the most pleasant thing in the whole goddamn world, they are fucking lying to you. And you should immediately punch them in the fucking face. Because the day I have a child, I will only have a small fraction of a decimal of a percent of a half of the amount of the happiness I had when I played this game. Also, Prince Fluff is made of yarn so he could swing on shit and whip a bitch. And turn into a car, and a jeep, and a UFO, and a motherfucking tank, and a fire truck. Vroom vroom. Number 7, tick-tock, tic-tac, jack, black, jack, attack, jack, Dexter's lap. So this guy. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, who the fuck is Takamaru 5? And why you thinking he gotta be in New Smash? Why you know Pikoku is best character, #DryHam2016, and well, I don't think I really have to explain myself right now because he's a freaking ninja. Smash Brothers has 0 ninjas, and any fighting game could use more ninjas. And he's already owned by Nintendo, so good for them, I guess. It's going smoothly. I'ma be next game, dude. Number 6! Smash Brothers at its core has always been about making primarily old school video game icons duke it out. And you don't get much more old school than Pac-Man. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna happen regardless if you guys agree with me or not, because, let's face it, Namco is the developer. So I don't see any reason Kirby's yellow cousin can at least make an appearance. But you know, I really wonder what would happen if both of them started eating at the same time. It would be devastating to all those around them, just eating and destroying everything in their path, only growing stronger as time went on, until eventually there's nothing left and they have to use scraps of humanity as means of survival, just eating and destroying everything for thousands of years until their paths eventually cross, eating each other, ripping a hole into the fabric of space-time, destroying any source of life as we know it! Or maybe not. Number 5! Okay, Sonic fan community fanboy rage in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, how dare you choose Tails over Shadow? Shadow is the best Sonic character ever. He can use guns and shit, and he totally kicks Sonic's ass any day of the week. Total pawnage, lols.
And you know what? Fuck you! Fuck you! But hear me out. Shadow was created to, and always will be used to, be anti-Sonic. You understand? Meaning, he has an almost identical moveset, but with a different set of moral values. Okay? Now, with the exception of advanced use of chaos control, how different would his moveset be? I can't think of a single way that doesn't involve the chaos control on how it would be different. Admit it, neither can you. Tails, on the other hand, is entirely different from Sonic. He's proven time and time again he's incredibly adept at flying and using lasers and shit, so why would you not want a fucking pilot that can shoot lasers in Smash Brothers? They already have one of those. I don't care. We could use more. Okay, maybe not, but my point still stands. Tails, to me, will always be Sonic's sidekick, and Sonic will always be Mario's rival, and Luigi will always be Mario's sidekick. So if there's any game where I can get the 4 of them to fight on screen at the same time, it'll make my 5-year-old inside of me... That did not come out how I wanted it to. I'll move on to the next one now! Number 4!
Tetra is a pirate, and she is also from Zelda, and I don't think I have to elaborate any further. And Skullcard would be cool too.
You're just too lazy to write another segment, you fucking lazy slacker.
Shut your mouth. Number 3! What pisses me off about this one in particular is that Ridley was originally planned for Brawl, but he was scrapped later to make him a boss character in the Subspace Emissary. And we all know how that fucking thing turned out, don't we? And the other reason he was cut is because he apparently wouldn't fit, like, size-wise. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? If they can resize Charizard down to about 3 times his size, then how come we can't get the leader of the fucking Space Pirates down there in one of them stages to kick some ass? And not to mention, we kinda need some more Metro representation down there anyway. Fuck! Like, sorry, I really like Metroid a lot. Number 2! This is another one that I'm pretty sure is gonna happen, with Masahiro Sakurai behind both games. For those of you who don't know, Magnus is a member of the Human Army in Kid Icarus Uprising. You meet him fairly early in the game, and as soon as you do, he starts kicking ass. And he's more than capable of holding his own against these fucking angels and shit. He's also pretty cool because he has no superpowers or special abilities. He's just a guy that trained himself to physical perfection. So yeah, he's basically Batman. Batman. Beat that. How about number 1? Number 1!
Oh shit, here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Stars are here. Everyone give it up for Miyamoto! He might have declared it the year of Luigi, but this is the team of Satoru Iwata. And everyone, get your bodies ready. It's Reggie Fils-Aimé! Yeah, that's right, I'm bringing the true Nintendo All-Stars to this motherfucker, bitches. Without these 3 men right here, Nintendo might not even exist. So I think they should get what they deserve and finally be featured in one of the Smash Brothers games. It's what they need, it's what you want, and it's what we've been waiting for. Do I have any fucking idea what I'm talking about? No. Do I know what moves they're gonna have? No. Do I think this is idea? Yes. Is it my idea? No. Do I have anywhere to go with this joke? No. This obviously isn't the last one. Do you think I'm some sort of asshole? Probably.
Okay, number 1 is actually Crystal. Get it? That last one was a joke. I have zero sexual attraction to Crystal, and that has in no way determined her spot on this list. You know, it's really fucking sad we live in a society where I have to say that. But what did determine her spot was Nintendo's shitty fucking use of the Star Fox characters in the Smash games. Fox is widely considered one of the most balanced characters in the whole franchise. But Falco is basically just a reskin of Fox, with timing changes and speed differences. And Wolf is basically just a reskin of Fox, with timing changes and speed differences. Fox and Falco's Final Smash are literally the same thing, and Wolf's is literally the same thing except red. You see a pattern here? And I think if they introduce Crystal, there is no way they can pull that shit again. They'd have her use her staff or use some magic or something to spice up the Star Fox line. Come on, guys, this is just pathetic.
So, I really didn't have an outro planned. I think that in the next Smash Brothers there should be a mode where each player, they're only allowed to play as Samus, but all the Samuses aren't actually allowed to wear clothes. I'm gonna end the thing and